One of the great things about EXP is that you get to work remotely. You get to work virtually, in your own time, in your own place. But what happens when you really need to actually have an office and meet somebody at an office or work out of an office? We're going to find out and talk about that next. One of the concerns that I have had when I'm dealing with real estate, customers, clients, prospects, etc., is oftentimes they want to actually meet. And sometimes, if that's the case, am I always going to meet them at a coffee shop? Am I always going to meet them at a restaurant? That's actually money out of my pocket, and that costs. As such, I can't always meet them at home, because if I've got the children running around screaming and etc., I've got the dogs barking, etc., it's tough to actually have people in the house. That being said, I've brought Tony Hughes with EXP and one of my mentors to actually talk a little bit about one of the greatest options you get free with EXP. Tony?
Hey Mike, as I mentioned before, I ran 3 of the largest franchises here in Phoenix as a CEO team leader. And with those franchises, it was very embarrassing sometimes because we were literally competing with some of the other same company but different franchises. Like, McDonald's are owned by different people.
Sure.
And they'd call and say, "Can I use your office?" And I would say, "Well, I'm sorry, we don't have one for you to use." And that was very frustrating, I'm sure, for those agents. The thing that we have completely resolved the issues with meeting clients, getting out of the house, getting away from the distractions, all the noise and the non-privacy issues that you deal with at a Panera Bread or a Starbucks. We now have a membership through Regus Office Space. Because of our virtual platform, because we don't have all the expense that every single one of our competitors have with their brick and mortar models, we now can walk right into a Regus Office Space,
Nice.
show our membership number, and have access to all their common areas, have access to their high-speed internet, have access to their copy machine, their coffee machine.
Nice.
We can meet clients there. Here's the best part. I had to charge my agents every single month with my former company for their little cubicle, their little office that they had. Here at EXP with our membership at Regus, we don't have to pay 1 penny for rent. It's just
Very
super
nice.
efficient and super nice, Mike.
Tony, you talked about how we have the ability to meet at these offices, especially with our clients. How does that work?
Well, Mike, look at it where we live here in Phoenix.
Okay.
There's 5 million people in this area, basically in one county. And you may have a client that's 30, 40 miles on the other side of town.
Sure.
Makes it very challenging. Thankfully, we have about 26 offices, Regus offices, right here in our own city.
Oh, wow.
Some on the west side, north side, east side, south side. So it makes it super efficient for us to be able to give an address to our client, meet them at a beautiful professional office.
Sure.
Again, not have all those distractions, have access to refreshments and coffee and copy machine and that sort of thing. And the best part of it, Mike, we don't have to pay rent.
We don't have to pay rent. That's fantastic. And if less money out of my pocket, making me happy. So if you're interested in learning more about EXP, click the link below, watch the video that you see on the screen, and remember, only you can make your real estate dreams take flight.